Hello friends, as you know that yesterday we discussed about the some basic concept of the differential equation, and today we will discuss about the some problem in those concepts. And I am hopeful that if you have any problem you can ask me. Yesterday I told you that there are three methods in our syllabus to solve the differential equation. First one is the variable separation, second one is the linear differential equation, and third one is the homogeneous differential equation. So first of all we try to take some example of the variable separation, and with that we try to solve the question. So variable separation. We consider that when you solve this type of question, any differential equation will be given in this form: dy by dx is equal to, consider, hx and gy. Hx and gy may be different or maybe same, not same, maybe different. Maybe hx will be constant or gy will be constant, many things, but that will be in this form. So what we have to do while solving this type of questions, we have to take care that gy terms of gy will come with dy, and terms of hx or any function of x will come with the dx. So this is the variable separation. So we have to solve like dy by gy is equal to hx dx. If you want, you can just bring this term in this side, or you can bring this term this side, no problem. And you have to integrate these terms, and now you will get the answer with some constant. So this is the process of solving variable separation method, and we have to follow this method while solving the problems. You can take some example, and there are so many examples which are given in the books. We can take any example. For example, dy by dx is equal to, you can take x square x plus 1 upon y, and I am asking you that if we have to solve this problem, how we have to solve? We have to just y dy is equal to x square x plus 1 dx. You can just carry this term this side, x square plus x plus 1 dx minus y dy is equal to 0, and you can integrate terms, and you will get the x cube by 3 x square by 2 and 1 x minus y square by 2 plus c is equal to c, whatever you want you can put, and now you can solve this x cube plus now you just this can be the answer. If you want, you can solve this further, otherwise this is also the answer. So in this way we have to solve. Sometimes it happens that they just give you some condition. For example, they are giving you a condition that value of x is equal to, I can write here, value of x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2. So when this type of any condition is given, then at that time we have to put the value of x, and value of y is also given. So with the help of this one, we can get the value of this constant, and then to solve, we get the value of c, and we put this here, and we can get this final answer. So it depends on the question that which type of questions are asked, and according to that we will have to proceed. You can take another different example. You can take the example like sine x plus cos x upon sec square y. So sometimes it may be possible that they can give you this problems like this. Uh, let's solve. Sometimes it may be possible that they can give you in the different form, but we have to understand the form, that how we can separate the variable. Sometimes it happens that terms of y will be with dx, and terms of x will be dx dy. So we have to understand all these things, and we have to separate the variables. We have to remember this one only. So if you solve, then how, what we will get? We will get sec square y dy minus sin x plus cos x dx is equal to 0. So if you want, you can put plus here, minus here, and integrate this one. So what you will get? You will get minus cos x plus sin x, and now we are going to integrate this minus tan y is equal to c. So this is the solution of this problem. So as I told you that sometimes it is possible that they can give you value of x and y. So with the help of that one, we can get the value of c, and then we can put the value, and that will be the answer. So these are some methods. These are some numericals in the variable separation, and we have to solve our problem as I have told you. Let's go further. Discuss another method. Actually, there are so many problems which are given in the NCRT book or in your textbook. You can follow that, and if you have any problem, you can ask. Let's go further. Discuss about the homogeneous differential equation. Differential equation. Yesterday I told you about the homogeneous function. This is also related with that one, a little bit not completely because this is a differential equation, so this will be definitely different. But when we solve any question, at that time we get our question in the form of dy by dx is equal to lambda to the power something f comma y. If we are getting our problem in this form, then that problem will be solved by homogeneous differential equation. I am just taking the example of some questions. You can take dy by dx is equal to x square y plus y uh, square x upon, you can what can you take? You can take the x cube y cube. So this is a type of homogeneous differential equation because the degree is also 3 and here is also 3, so you can put the value of lambda x and lambda y in place of this one. So you will get the lambda cube. From here you will also get the lambda cube, and lambda cube will cancel out. So lambda cube will be, I would say that you will get the lambda to the power 0 because 3 is in the denominator and 3 lambda power 3 is denominator, and then it will cancel out. You will get a function of f x and y. So how we have to proceed while solving this type of problem? We have to understand that what is degree of numerator and denominator. You are getting the point that is degree is 3 and here is also degree is 3. So we have to divide by x cube here. So when we divide by x cube, you will get the y by x plus yx whole square upon 1 plus y by x whole cube, and that will be dy by dx. Actually, this is the process when we are going to solve any problems in the differential equation, well, the homogeneous differential equation. And now we have to consider y by x is some different number, like we can consider y by x equal to v, and sometimes it may be possible that we will have to consider x by y is equal to v. So it depends on different type of circumstances and problems, and according to that we have to take the decision. So I can consider that y by x is equal to v, and then y is equal to vx, and dy by dx is equal to v plus x dv by dx, and I will put this value here, and then I will try to solve this. So what I will get, v x dv by dx is equal to v plus v square upon 1 plus v cube. We have to solve this problem, and at the end we will have to put a y by x in place of v, and that will give our final answer. Let me solve these problems, and We will get different type problems in our book. We can solve that, but I personally feel that if you can understand one problem carefully, then you will be able to solve another remaining question. But if you cannot understand one, then it will be very difficult for you to understand the remaining question. So you have to focus in the process how you can solve the problems. And I am sure that if you focus on one problem, then that problem will help you to solve different another problem because they are linked. And in differential equation, I personally feel that there are some fixed concept, and question may be asked from only those concepts, those type of problems. So let me solve this. X dv by dx is equal to v plus v square minus v minus v to power 4 and 1 plus v3. So v will cancel out, and we will get x dv by dx is equal to v square minus v to the power 4 upon 1 plus v cube. And now we can use the variable separation here. So terms of v come with the dv and dx will go in that side, or you can just put in this side, no problem. So 1 plus v cube upon v square minus v to the power 4 dv is equal to dx by dx. Now we have to solve this one. 1 plus v cube. It can be possible that we can separate this v square or not. Am I right or not? 1 plus 2 equals v cube v square minus 2 to the power 4 dv is equal to dx. And mainly what we have to do, we have to solve this one. And when we solve this, we will get something, and we have to replace that v by y by x. Actually, I am not giving the real point that how we have to solve this one, but you have to solve this. And when you solve this, you will get something, and you replace this v. What will the answer? You will get y by x, and we will get some constant, and that will be the answer. So actually, this is a method, and this is the simple integration that you have to do here. So I'm not getting into how to solve this one. So I will think on this, and then in the coming videos I will tell you. Let's solve the another question. Actually, this is the concept of homogeneous differential equation, and one other concept is the linear differential equation. I discussed two methods: variable separation, homogeneous differential equation, and third one is the linear differential equation. When we solve the problem of linear differential equation, this has very particular form. This will have the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q. P and q is a function of x, and this may be possible that they can give you the form of dx by dy plus px is equal to q. Now p and q is the function of y. So I personally feel that if you are able to solve one problem, then you can solve a different one, because you have to. These are the similar thing, but there is only difference of x and y. So I personally suggest you that you have to remember the formula and the concept for this one. And if you are able to solve this type of problem, then definitely you can solve this type of problem. It is not a big deal. But you have to understand only one, and that will help you to solve all the problems. So sometimes may be possible that you will have to arrange any particular problems in this form, and sometimes it may be possible that you will have to arrange that differential equation in this form. Sometimes they will not give you directly, that you will not get the point that which type of form is this, what we have to apply. So you have to think, and this will come when you do more and more practice, and this will come, you will get a lot of experience, and that will help you that how to proceed further to solve the problem. So you have to do more and more practice, and I suggest you that whatever textbook or NCERT you are following, you have to solve all the problems, and if you have any problems, you can ask. So what is the process of solving this type of problems? I am discussing about this one. So sometimes it will happen that the problem will be given in this form. If the problem is not given, then we will get some hint that we can change, we can arrange by dividing something, by multiplying something, and that differential equation will come in this form. P and Q is the function of x. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to just arrange that differential equation in this form, and then we have to find out the integral factor, that will be the e to the power p dx. Integral factor is equal to e to the power p dx. And when we will get this one, we have to proceed. The second step is this is the first step, and this is the second step, and third step is the we have to put the value here. Y integral factor is equal to q dx plus c. Actually, this is the method for the linear differential equation. If you are solving the different type of second form like dx by dy plus px plus q, at that time we have to replace p dy and x integral factor is equal to q dy plus c. So where with the x you have to replace that by y. Dx will be dy and y will be x, and integral factor you will get from here, and dx will be dy. So this is the method that we have to follow. I am taking one example, and with that example this concept will be more clear. For example, you can take dy by dx plus y by x is equal to x square. This is a problem, and we have to solve this problem. Friends, sometimes it happens that the problem you are going to solve by linear differential equation. Sometimes it may be possible that you can solve that particular problem by variable separation. So if you are getting that problem can be solved by variable separation, so you have to apply that method first. But sometimes it happens that it is not applicable. Then you have to follow linear differential equation. But if you think that variable separation will be easy there, so you can solve that. So, but here I am solving these problems by linear differential equation. So you have to understand here p is the 1 by x, q is the x square. So p is equal to 1 by x and q is equal to x square. So what will be the integral factor for this? E to the power 1 by x dx is equal to e to the power, integrate this one, ln x, and that will be equal to x. And now you have to apply the formula. Y is equal to y multiplied by integral factor is equal to q x square q. I think integral factor is also in this side. Y integral factor is q integral factor. I told you one wrong thing. Q multiplied by integral factor and then dx. Q integral factor dx plus c. So remember this. I think I told you wrong things. Y integral factor is equal to q integral factor dx plus c. This is the right formula. And now we have to write x cube, so x power 4 by 4 plus c. If you want, you can divide this by x. So that will be also will be. Otherwise, this is also a answer. I am going to write this in the form of y x cube by 4 plus c by x. Now it is looking in form of x. So now this is the answer of this differential equation. So and sometimes it may be possible that if you want to get this differential equation from this equation of the curve, you can get that. How it can be possible? Actually, there are two type of things that we are doing in the differential equation. Sometimes differential equation is given and we have to find out the solution. And in the first or second topic of the differential equation, you will get that any equation is given and we have to find out the differential equation of that particular equation. For example, this equation is given and I am going to ask you that which type of differential equation can be of this equation. So what we will have to do? There are only one constant here. So then what I will do? I will have to differentiate this one times. When I will differentiate this one times, I will get this one after arranging. So that with the help of this one, we can get this one. And when we solve this differential equation, we can get this solution. So this is the method. I think we should try to solve this. This will really help us. So I think if you want to solve this equation, we can get this differential equation. How? Let's solve this. So this is the answer of this differential equation. Let's solve once. Try to check that this is right or I mean this is right. dy by dx is equal to 3x square by 4 minus c by x square. So actually why actually I'm not getting that where I'm doing a mistake. But we have to follow this way and that will help us to solve the basic equation. E to the power pdx y integral factor is equal to q integral factor dx plus c. तो लोग ब्रो यहाँ पर इंटीग्रल फैक्टर होता है q इंटीग्रल फैक्टर dx
इंटीग्रल फैक्टर इनटू px इधर क्या है?
इधर y इंटीग्रल y multiply integral factor is equal to q integral factor dx.
Yes.
ना भैया. So this is the formula that we have to follow. I think I did the mistake here. I removed this integral factor. So we have to remember all this thing carefully. And this may be possible that they can give you any question like dx by dy. So we have to just replace y
How
by
to
x.
prove this integral factor? What is the definition of integral factor?
So this is very long process. We will have to do just.
Okay.
This will help us that
Only define.
Yes. Then we will. I have only defined this one. Otherwise, the long proof is given in the NCRT. So we just prove that
No,
very
this is not
long
true.
lecture. The proof is given. We will have to just multiply both sides with some numbers, and that will help us to arrange. The
What is
integral factor.
integral factor?
That will help us to this differential equation to arrange something because actually we cannot solve this any differential equation directly.
No.
So we have to follow some process. So
This
in
is
that
not
process,
this is not a definition of integral factor.
this is not in. But I think the factor which can help any differential equation to be solvable, that some number, some functions are the integral factor. I think this may be the definition. This is not. I think so because when we just prove this one, na, we just multiply by some numbers, some function, and we try to arrange in such a way that both part can be integrable. So I think that may be the integral factor. What do you think?
Integral factor is a function.
Yes,
If we multiply this function in a whole differential equation,
that will be integral.
then this differential equation convert into exact differential equation.
Okay, and then we will solve.
Then
Okay, actually I am wrong that I missed the point. Exact differential equation. Yes. Okay. So this is the way that in this way we can proceed and we can solve the linear differential equation. So I think that it is sufficient. And when you have any doubts, you can ask me. We will try to solve those problems one by one. So thank you, friends.